1 second. All right, everyone, welcome to our Wednesday night Essential Island Living team call. We're going to kick off our call tonight with a very special guest. Natalie Donahue is one of our Crossline sister friends from Lisa Nakamura and Neil Wong's team, husband and wife team over on Oahu. And she was one of the lucky people that got to participate in the Meta Power, I guess. She's going to tell us more about it because I don't even know exactly what they called it, but we just are super excited to have her here and share her testimony with us. So Natalie, take it away. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to talk about this because it's literally changed my life around. Um, I do. Is there like anything you want me to? Is this like more of a business call? Like, because I would like to share some of like the process of how I went through it as well.
Share anything that you want. It is like a business call, but we do post this for other customers to watch in our customer Facebook page. So I'm sure people do want to hear about the journey. So please feel free to share.
Okay, well, to be completely transparent, I Jake had reached out to me the day of asking me if I wanted to be a part of this focus group trying the new products. At the time, I had no idea what the products were. He was just like, "Oh yeah, you get to try some of the new products." I'm like, "Yeah, great." Like, okay. I got on the call at 10 a.m. and I was given a meal plan. I was given a bunch of products to try, and we had to exercise every day. And I was like, what? Like, I did not know what I was signing up for. I'm like, okay, well, I can't back out now. Um, and just to kind of give you some background, I was on the product, I was working out 3 months prior to being on the product. So it kind of really came into my life at a perfect point. Prior to this, I was kind of feeling a little burnt out with doTERRA. I was like, nothing, I don't know what I'm doing, kind of just losing purpose. And so when I started these products, it really shifted my life. And so we were given all of the products that they showed, and they gave us, we had to check in with John Chase through Marco Polo, who was our fitness coach. So he gave us a list of workouts to do whenever we wanted to, but he pushed us to do like at least 30 minutes a day. And already I was working out 5 times a week, about 2 hours every day, doing weightlifting. And so when the products came into my life, I am a total junk food girl. Like Pop-Tarts, cereal, microwavable food, anything fast, I love because I didn't like cooking. Um, and so this was a challenge for me because I had to meal prep, and they gave us a grocery list and a meal plan to kind of follow, which was really helpful. And then integrate it with the products. And like I shared, I love junk food. So we had the oil, which I would take in a shot glass. I would just shot it back. And it helped to reduce the cravings. The first thing in the morning, I would take the Meta Power Advantage in like a shaker bottle, and I would drink that first thing in the morning. And it kind of acted like as a pre-workout for me. I had so much energy throughout the day, like crazy amounts of energy. In the first week, the only junk food I had was a red velvet cookie. And that was like unheard of for me because I love snacking. I love junk food, right? And so I was also incorporating the greens and the protein as well. And so, yeah, lots of energy. What else? I also took the no, not the PB Assist, the Meta Power Assist, which you would take after your largest meal of the day. And I noticed I wasn't hungry as much as I normally would, especially because I prepped the meals. I was already exercising, all of that, taking the products daily. Within the first 2 weeks, I lost 6 pounds, but my body was so much different. I lost more inches than I did like pounds. And I noticed that like abs started to show because I was like, I was building lean muscle mass instead of just like cutting weight. And so that was really cool to me. And then also my skin. So I've always struggled with acne. Um, my skin cleared up, and then I like have really bad sun damage because I'd never used sunscreen. So I'd start to notice like some of the wrinkles here, but my skin has been so much tighter, which I absolutely love. What else? What else have I noticed? Oh, and then if I say, like, we're human, right? We do have cravings. If I did have a craving, I would eat the gum, which I really enjoyed the most, just chewing on gum, and then also the beadlet. So others in the group have shared too that they would take a beadlet if they had a craving, and within 10 to 15 minutes, if they could like be really disciplined, the craving would go away, and that's exactly what happened with me. And so yeah, I was able to make really big lifestyle changes with this. And something, I guess, when you're thinking about sharing this with others is having that 30-day accountability. We had it with John Chase, and we were checking in Marco Polo every day, like, hey, yeah, I did my workout. And everyone was just kind of sharing. And then every single day we had to check in on over text. The focus group coordinator sent us questions to kind of think about, like, what are you noticing with this? What are you noticing with that? And Eliza, I can send you the questions, and maybe you guys could do that as a team, like in a Facebook group or something, because then it gives you things to think about that you wouldn't normally think about when you're taking these products. So it helped me to be a lot more mindful. One thing that really shifted my life, because I'm somebody who, shared that I eat junk food. I didn't really know anything about metabolic health. And so during this time, I had a friend that I was doing Aroma Touch for. She's a mom. She was a mom of 8 kids. Youngest one was 3. Oldest one was about 18. And I went to visit her in the hospital, and she was basically at her deathbed. And it was really heartbreaking to see, because I'm going through these life changes of eating better, I'm getting better sleep, I have so much energy, and seeing somebody in this state really shifted my mindset to realize that so many other people are feeling like this. So many other people are sick. So many other people, have diabetes, have cancer, and she was battling cancer. Sorry, excuse me. Couple days later, she had passed away, and it woke me up, because we're taking these products. Sorry, we're taking these products, right, and they're shifting my life. And I thought to myself, if I don't share these products with people, another little girl, 3-year-old girl, is
Oh shucks. Did she freeze for you guys too? Yeah, okay. I'll text her on the side. Oh shucks. Okay. Um, oh shucks. You're frozen. Oh gosh. Hopefully she'll come back, because that was so good. Um, okay. Let's see. I think she dropped off already. Oh no, there you are, Natalie. You're back.
it better? Sorry. I don't know where I cut out, but
Cut out
yeah,
that
basically,
that she passed, and you cut out at where the part where she passed.
yeah, so a couple days later, she had passed away. And I thought to myself, if I don't share these products with people, another 3-year-old little girl is going to grow up not knowing her mom. And that scared me, because, like, the products that we have, they are helpful, and they can prevent, I mean, not prevent, but you know what I mean? Like, these can really support a lot of families. And so, um, I feel really strongly about this. I'm only 22 years old, and I've noticed a huge difference with my energy. Um, since being off of this, I've noticed more bloating. I gained a little bit of weight back. Prior, a lot of my denim shorts wouldn't fit anymore. Now they all fit again. And I think what I do want to share is that it was a lifestyle change, right? It wasn't like I just took the products, magically, boom, lost all this weight. Because that's what doTERRA promotes, right? Is lifestyle change and healthy habits, and really shifting that. And so I think that's important to share with this experience, because when we do get together and we do share these experiences, it's a little easier, right? Because this is not easy. The first week I was grumbling about how I had to meal prep, and my mom goes, "Honey, if you're gonna complain now, this is gonna be a long 30 days, okay?" So it was like I really had to shift my mindset as well. And so, um, yeah, I think that was kind of my experience. I don't know if I shared what you were looking for.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry to hear about your friend and um sending her and her loved ones so much support and positive energy during this difficult time. And I think also just that profound reminder of like, we're here to serve and we're here to help because what we have offers people solutions. And it's actually being selfish to not do that, right? Because we don't know who our products could help. Does anybody have any specific questions for Natalie? I don't want to take too much of her time, but if anybody has anything specific.
I did have a question. How did you like the gum?
It's very much like Slim and Sassy, kind of like that.
And I love that. So
What's
Yeah.
interesting is I don't love Slim and Sassy oil, the taste, but I really like the Slim and Sassy gum. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm like tricking myself that it's like candy, but
It does have a little bit of a it has kind of the same ingredients as Slim and Sassy, especially the oil, the MetaPower oil. I will say the MetaPower Advantage was like Pedialyte, and I was kind of like, not really a fan. But I had to like, I tried it with the greens. I tried it with 2 drops of oil. I just had to put more water, I think, to kind of water that Pedialyte taste down. But now I love it. Like September 15th, I'm bringing my shaker bottle up to Utah and I'm drinking it because I can't go another day without it. You feel, McKay was just sharing this today, like you feel more joy. Like you feel like you can have the capacity to take on like more things. That also, I was being more productive and my cognitive function was a lot more clear. I was a lot more focused. I got a lot more done. And because I was exercising and eating right, I was sleeping well at night. So when I got up in the morning, I was like an energizer bunny. Like I woke up feeling excited for life. And I think also when I didn't work out, I was like fidgety. Like I had so much energy in me. I'm like, I need to work out. Like I need to go for a run or something because I was so excited. It was so weird, but lots of joy. Side effect, joy.
And just to clarify, the advantage is the collagen. Okay. So the real 2 new products, everything else is kind of just getting a facelift. Slim and Sassy is getting a facelift and being rebranded MetaPower. And the new product is the beadlets. But but the brand new products are the collagen and the advantage, the MetaPower Advantage and the MetaPower Assist, which is the other supplement. And I'm with you. I strategically started my 30-day. So I got a 30-day supply of the Advantage. I did give quite a few samples away, but I strategically started so that I wouldn't run out until I got to convention and got my kit because I didn't want to. What's interesting though is that I took it for like 4 days straight and I had many of the same results, but then you're like, I don't want to like say it's just that. But then I didn't take it for 3 days and I was like, oh man. And some of the things I gotta go look, but people were talking about, this is kind of like how I felt when I first started taking LLV. And what happens is that I think our bodies and the stress that we're under and the changes in our lives and lifestyles has dramatically changed. So we still want to stick with that foundational of health, but this is just like that missing piece, that macro and micronutrients finally kind of coming together and merging together.
Yeah. Sorry, you bring up a really good point because people were saying like, do I not take LLV, right? I think we should take LLV, but something that I learned about the collagen is the NDA plus. I had no idea. I still don't even know what that even means. But from my understanding, our cell membrane kind of like has this like cell, right? And it needs oxygen, NAD plus, and water and nutrients to be like flexible and flimsy so that our food can turn into energy. And when we have toxins, like when we have like yucky toothpaste or toxic cleaning products, junk food, processed food, it creates this like layer of like plaque around our cell membrane. So when the cell membrane is like hard and like rigid, we can't, it has a hard time getting energy. And so what the collagen does is it helps to break that down. And right, it has like I think six peptides or something like that,
Nine.
six collagens.
Nine.
Yeah,
Nine.
like two, which is the average. And so I think that's really why we're seeing these fast results, because that plaque is like disappearing because our body's getting the right nutrients that we need, right? And so it was really fascinating to see. I'm such a visual learner, so to see the two cell membranes like that next to each other was super helpful to like say out loud, because if not, I'm like, what is NAD plus? What is that? But yeah, super cool stuff.
Well, and I'm still trying to learn and wrap my head around, like, I want to go back and listen to what you listen to. And if you have a picture or graphic of that, send that to me. But the idea behind NAD is that we produce it. And then once we hit a certain age, we stop producing it really. And so NMN, which is in the collagen, is what aids in the production of that NAD in our bodies, to help with that healthy energy. So it's all very scientific-y, and I'm sure we'll all learn a lot more about that at convention. So anybody else have any other questions for Natalie? We're just super grateful. Now, my other question is, do you have a testimony post? Did you guys have to do? Because I've been seeing some floating around, and I'm curious if you have one that we can share.
Um, I do have a testimony post, but I don't know where. I saw it on the launch.
Okay.
But I don't know where to find that.
Okay.
I also will be speaking on the panel. Like
Oh, nice.
we're gonna, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm like one of the youngest people in the focus group, so it's gonna be me, this other lady, I forget her name, Desiree. She's like a fitness trainer, and then Laura Jacobs' husband and McKay. So it
Okay.
kind of gives like all of like from Gen Z to like people with grandkids to moms, So it's gonna kind of be a cool like panel of just all areas of the spectrum, right?
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
we're super looking forward to that. And congratulations, your first time on the convention stage. That's exciting.
Scary. Yeah.
All right. Well, if we have nothing else for Natalie, I'm going to let her go so she can have the rest of her evening. But we're super grateful for you to come and share your testimony with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Of course. Yeah, no, I'll definitely send you the picture of the cell membrane and stuff. But thank you for having me. This was super awesome.
Yeah, and what and the questions that you said that they asked you to. And I know we normally take a picture at the end, but if we could take one now, just since Natalie's on the call now, and I forgot last time with Ash and everything. We had Ashley come on a couple weeks ago and share her testimony live too. So yeah. All right. So if you can turn on your camera real quick. Thanks, Cami. Thanks, Ray Ray. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Jen. Hi, Felicia. Look at you guys. All right, let's go ahead and smile. Oh, wait. Joy just popped on one more time. Smile. Thank you so much, Natalie. We're so looking forward to seeing you at convention and hearing you share on the big stage. All right.
Okay, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Feel free to turn your cameras back off in life over there. I get it totally. How exciting is that? Like, seriously, use one of those emoji icon things, like blow it. Like, was that not a really powerful testimony? Also, can we talk about the fact that she's 22 years old? Oh my gosh, come on, right? Like 22. I knew she was young, but she like my daughter's age. I was like, oh. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to my mom. And she's going to like share with us tonight. So thanks, Mom. She did. Cami seems super put together for 22.
Aloha, everybody. So tonight we're going to do an exercise, and you're going to want to, if you're on your computer, you're going to want to get on your phone. You're going to, or you have on your computer space to open up another browser. And what we're doing is actually, do you want to do the PowerPoint for me, sweetie, or should I, or can I?
Oh, okay. I can do it. Yeah, hold on. I wasn't prepared, but I can.
Today I learned my first lesson on how to, what did I learn today, Liza?
I don't know.
How to use Google Slides.
Oh, Google Slides. Yeah.
She goes, don't you know how to use Google Slides? With that teacher voice. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna shrink. Oh yeah, I'll learn. It'll be a few minutes.
All right.
Okay, so tonight we are going to go to that page that is your personal website from doTERRA. How many of you guys, let me put on my screen so I can see the gallery, if anybody, or you guys can type it in the chat box as to whether you guys have already changed your back office or your website that your customers can go to. Did anybody do that? Kate. Okay, so is that you, Ray, saying yes? Okay, I think she's doing a dance, so that must mean yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to learn how to do this, because I think this is a really critical thing for us to use everything that we can, every tool that doTERRA is giving us. And one of the reasons why I say this is because later on you're going to be able to put in when the MetaPower information comes up inside the doTERRA site, you'll be able to change one of those little icons or a link to do that. So we're the way you get into this is you're going to log into your account. So everybody get in, log into your account, and then go
Just
to
so
your...
real quick though, this is what the old replicated website page looked like and what you are probably used to. And so this is what it's going to look like now, this personal product page. And what my mom's going to do is walk you guys through actually setting it up. So if possible, if you're on your phone for this call and can get your laptop out, that would be really recommended. So that you can work. And if you're on your laptop, just minimize this Zoom screen and open your browser to get to your homepage. But just a little bit of review before we go into it. Who is the target audience is really if you're looking for an easier way to share generated links. So if you're already creating a lot of link generators, rather than recreating those every time, this is a place where you can customize all of these links whenever you want. And it's live now. And my mom's going to show you how to choose between, you can keep your old replicated website, or you can move to this new personal product page. So just a couple of changes at a glance right off the bat. You have the option to upload all your favorite link generator URLs into one really nice landing page. You can create buttons for anything that's found on doTERRA.com. Enrollment, retail, education, even event and marketing information, which we could not do before. You still have the option to personalize everything. So the URL, if you haven't personally chosen yours, you can do that at any time if it's available. Your image, your bio, and it's really been optimized too for cell phones, which is really nice because so many people do so much on their phones. So it's really a great way to invite customers to explore through social media and text message and be formatted appropriately for the cell phone. So, all right.
Okay, so if you go to your login, you will be able to see under the area that says it's under your picture, and it'll say account profile. So you're going to do that. You should come up with your account profile and slide, scroll up to the point where you see my website. So you're going to see your business site settings. Let me see if I can change this. I'm going to go to my site address. Okay. So everybody's site address starts with my.doterra.com /. Now, in that little box, we're going to move to the, sorry, this slide is really light, but I'm pretty sure you guys are all following, right? Just turn on your microphone and let me know if we're going too fast or you can't find something. It's better than me trying to find it in the chat. That's okay with you guys. So what you want to do is go to the business site settings, and it says customize your site here. Liza, can you move forward one more slide for me? Thanks. And it says switch to the new site design, and you're going to say yes. Okay. If those of you haven't done anything, it'll say no right now. Just switch it to yes. And then it'll tell you your address, which is my.doterra.com /. Now, if you want to make that in your box, you can put, like for myself, I put CJ Kong, right? You guys can make it whatever you want. I would suggest it be something that people easily know you by, right? Bernice, what are you saying? Is that good or bad, Bernice? Okay, good.
That's good. Now I can send it to her. Like, what the heck is it? So thank
Okay,
you. Perfect
sure.
timing.
Okay, perfect. All right. So now you're gonna, now that you've changed that, you've put your name in or whatever you wanted to change it to, you're going to make sure that you slide to the next, scroll up, and on our next slide, you're gonna see that it gives you access to, am I able to change these slides or you have to change them, Liza? There you go. Okay, so you see that little box in the bottom that says my favorite links right in here. So in there gives you the opportunity to change and add in whatever you want for links. And before we do that, I just want to say, if you're not familiar with what is on the links or what products you want, it's okay. You have time to change it. You don't have to freak out tonight. I just want to show you how to get it done tonight, okay? It's important that you start filling this in, because when, for example, the first one that I have in mind says my essential, what is an essential oil? And I have it linked directly to a video that shows the my essential oil video comes up. So it's something that I send my customers to a lot, my brand new customers to a lot. So if they don't know, I just send them to my page, and then they can choose and read whatever they want to. Then on my next favorite link, it's in here, he has doTERRA lemon essential oil. And this link is where you would find, if your customer clicked on it, it doesn't look like this when they see it, but if they clicked on it, this is where it would lead them to. Okay, so now this is where I want to show you how you're going to change this. All right, so by the way, for my second link, favorite link, I put doTERRA's best blends, and I put LLV. That's what I put in mine. Okay, I'm also going to create a new one that says, and it does say become a doTERRA wellness advocate. In here, they put a, I think it's the enrollment kit that's 100 PV. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm changing mine to the natural solutions or the healthy habits kit, because it does have the LLV, and I push that a lot because I'm real believer in that. So what we're going to do is look at this. If Liza, if you would be so kind as to go to the next slide, just so that they can see what it looks like after it's done. This is what your customer sees. So that favorite link, my favorite links, these are the topics, and you can put as many as you want. But remember, the screen on a phone can only hold so many. So you might want to be really choosy about what you put in there, right? But I definitely believe that the what are essential oils is a really great link to put to, because people don't know about essential oils, believe it or not. I'm amazed at how many people I come across and they still don't know. What do you mean? What's an essential oil, right? Okay. So in any case, if you go back to one page for me, Liza, thank you. We're going to look at how you actually change those links. This is a little bit tricky. Now, if you're on your phone, you won't be able to do it easily. So I'm just telling you, don't get frustrated. In order to find these links here, see where it says here, create a link. I'm highlighting it, or not highlighting, I'm drawing a circle around it. You're going to click that little link.
They can't see your circle because I'm the one that's.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. So where it says, what are essential oils? That's number 1. It corresponds to the title up above that says number 1. WA enters the title button. That's going to be the button that we just saw on the other screen that will display to the customers who visit the Wellness Advocates business website. Number 2, the URL link to where the customer will be taken when they click on the corresponding button. Okay. Number 3, this is where it gets tricky. Selecting create a link is going to open up link generator in a new browser tab. That's where you're going to find the link to the actual, you're going to choose the link that you're actually looking for that will correspond with, for example, lemon essential oil. If that's what you're looking for, you're going to click on that, create a link, and then you're going to find product. Under product, it'll say, choose an oil, right? Or you could just type in the word. And then after you're done with that, you're going to, number 4, you're going to select add new link on the bottom, which will open up additional slots. When you do the add new link, what it actually does is it moves you to the to a next line, but you don't have to actually put anything in the 4th line. So if you guys want, we can take a few minutes to just do this right now, so that if you guys have issues, we can all help each other. Is that good? For those of you that have not done this before? Okay, cool. While you're doing that, I'm going to generate a new link for myself.
Does anybody know if Meta Power is gonna be on yet as a link or?
It won't be active as a link until after we get our products at convention.
Okay.
So that's why I'm suggesting that we learn this now. So when it does
Yeah,
become
that's
available, that's one of the key things that you want to throw in there as a link.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Sure. So are you guys able to get your link and then put it to the page? Perfect. So how many of you guys are okay with, or do you guys need help? Any questions?
Okay, so I generated the link and it took me to the link generator page, sign up, educate, guest page. How do I get back to the
Okay, so it'll go,
profile?
remember it
page?
opened, it opened up a new browser. So now you're going to go back to look at where the browser was, that browser
Oh,
that you
okay.
had to
Thank
drop
you.
that link into. Sure.
Ah.
And don't forget the title for the
Yeah.
link, right? Titles would be good.
Yeah, that
Titles
would
would
be
be good here. Titles would be good here.
And so the check marks mean you got it. The X, you can take it off. X's, you can delete it.
Correct. So if you made a
Okay.
mistake, so for example, I
Yeah.
just added lifelong vitality because
Mm.
for some reason it was missing, but then I wanted it to be come before the become a wholesale customer. So
Uh-huh.
what I did was I added a new link. I copied and pasted the become a wholesale customer to that area and then the link as well. And then I went back and I deleted the blank spot, right? So now I've got
Oh.
3 links. That the first one is essential oil blend, or
Mhm.
4 links. doTERRA's best blends, lifelong vitality pack, and become a wholesale customer. Now, you can put
Oh.
whatever you want in
Yeah.
there, but I'm leaving that
Yeah.
in there for now. And then you
Nice.
want to make sure that you save the changes. Okay.
Right.
And before we move on to getting off of this whole page, you're going to see if you scroll up or scroll down, can't remember which is scrolling up. All right, so you're going to see your photo. How many of you guys have got your photo in there? Yay, good job. Okay, so you want to put a photo in there, you know, trying to be true to myself, have a photo that actually looks like me. So I'm hoping after MetaPower, I can change my photo. Okay. I love that you're laughing with me, Bernice. I know you're laughing with me and not at me. Okay.
Of
Okay.
course, always, always.
All right. So now in that little box below the photo, it says my short intro. You definitely want to fit something in there, even if it's just to say a little bit of, you know, about your, what it is that you want to convey to them looking at your website for the first time. You know, it's kind of like one of those greeting cards where you really want to make it stand out. Don't make it too long because they're not going to want to read whole bio, but make it inviting enough. And then save your changes, and then you're good. Did this help anybody besides Bernice? And me, Bernice. Thank you, Janet.
I am so not technical, but thank you. This helps.
That's okay. We are learning, sister. We are learning. All right. So that's basically it for the presentation of what we're doing. But if you go back now, just letting you know, you should actually look at your site. So you want to open up a brand new web page. And just remember, if you're on the same browser, for example, when I want to check something, I will check in maybe Firefox or Chrome. I usually use, when I'm on my phone, I use Safari, right? So I'm logged in on Safari right now. If I tried to go and check and see what that looked like on another browser in the Safari browser, I won't be able to because I'm still logged in. But if I go and open up a brand new browser like Firefox and I want to just see what does my actual website look like, I can see it. And it won't give me any issues if I want to, click on a link, right? When you're in your actual logged in, you cannot click on those links because they're meant for your website, okay? But go do check in your website, and you should know your website by heart. It's my.doterra.com/whatever you've put into that box. And I would suggest you make that short because then you can remember. All righty. Anybody have a question? Okay, I'm getting those. That's all good.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Mom, for taking us through the new feature of the back office. And yeah, just super excited. I think this is going to be a really valuable tool. The reality is, you guys, you can have a one-stop shop for your link generator and don't have to continuously create new links. So I think it's really important that you learn to utilize this great free feature from doTERRA. And what else? Next week, we are going to be sharing about an opportunity. Erin Fugate, our Blue Diamond leader of Visionary Leaders, and then Kayla Monson. She's also Blue Diamond leader. The three of us have been collaborating on prospecting Facebook group. So right now we have an amazing customer Facebook group where when we enroll people, we put them into, and that's exclusive to them. But this is going to be great for customer prospecting group. And we're going to share about what that's going to look like, how that's going to benefit you, what sort of the rules and requirements around that are. And that's going to all happen next week. So be sure to join into that. And if you're excited about MetaPower and the new products, I hope everybody has their convention ticket. If you don't have your convention ticket yet, get it. Even if you just get a $35 online version, get your convention tickets. All right, everyone. As usual, thank you for showing up for yourselves, for your community, for your learning, for your growth. Be sure to be sharing the gift of our doTERRA products with people because you never know who's out there that needs us. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.